All right, now I've talked about young girls. I'm going to talk about young boys now. The boys start work when they're very young, maybe 6. They're put out with a couple of sheep or goats to look after, and they're responsible for those animals. It's the beginning of their life's training. A big turning point in their lives, the biggest turning point, is when they undergo circumcision. And after circumcision, they stop being young boys and they become warriors. And their responsibility then is to look after the livestock, look after the people. They form the Samburu army, if you like. So the day of circumcision is the day on which they become men, not boys. And this is the traditional necklace that they wear for the circumcision, and it hangs down the back. Leather. The beads are Venetian, but not as old as the old ones on my mother's marriage necklace. These beads date to about 1950 only. Okay, so that's already vintage in our terminology today. At the end here are beetle wings. Okay, don't ask me the Latin name of these beetles. But what's important is that there are 8 strands of beads here. This is because the Samburu tribe is divided into 8 clans. So they honor that fact when the boys get circumcised. After I should say these are made from quills from a very large bird, such as an eagle or a hawk. And the boys put feathers in here. When they're not wearing them in their hair, they can store them in these tubes here. After the circumcision, this necklace gets thrown away or burnt. It is not used again. I'm very lucky in that this one was given to me because it was understood that I would honor it and keep the tradition going. So that's the important day in a boy's life. That's it. And after the circumcision, everybody in the tribe moves up one step. The boys become warriors, warriors retire and become junior elders, and then they're allowed to marry. They're not allowed to marry while they're warriors because they're too aggressive and unreliable. The junior elders become senior elders, and so on and so forth. Everything in their culture is beautifully organized. In the West, well, we have graduation, but after that we don't really have, well, maybe you have a 21st birthday party, but you don't have this feeling that everyone's going through the same thing and that older people are going to look after you through each step. And I think that's one of the most important things about the Samburu, is that they know how to look after everybody. They don't expect you to grow up overnight. Having said that, after the circumcision, each boy takes a special piece of meat to his mother, who's waiting in her hut. And he says, "Thank you, my mother, for having taken care of me all these years. Today, I have no more need of you. Today, I am a man." And if there's anything I can teach the rest of the world, that's it. You have to grow up, cut the umbilical cord to your parents and tell them, "Thank you, I'm on my own now." I think it's a very, very important lesson. Poor parents, they don't want you to be children forever and ever. They want their lives too. So that's my message to the world. Grow up at the right time and remember to say thank you.